An endless array of plaques, certificates, and photos adorn his office walls, testifying to over 60 years of service to his country, to his community, and to Whittier College. We know him as Martín Ortiz, but to the many whose lives he has so profoundly touched, he will always remain simply El Jefe. Martín's lifelong dedication to Latino young people has its roots in a troubled Wichita, Kansas childhood. Raised in the poverty of its El Huarache barrio, he endured discrimination in school and troubled times at home. But at 13, he took a decisive step. He and two friends hopped the freight train headed to Kansas City. He didn't come back for 3.5 years. Living the life of a hobo and calling himself Wichita, he rode the rails through Depression America, working odd jobs here and there while all the time learning English. Returning home at 16, he enrolled in high school and eventually became the school's first Latino student body president. Out of these early struggles, he determined to fight discrimination and dedicate himself to creating opportunities for Latinos. Later, he would develop the motto, "Don't just cry, qualify." After graduation, Martín had no plans of attending college until 3 persistent friends encouraged him to enroll at Friends University. He would later say that they did for me what I have been doing all these years at Whittier College, nurturing the minds of young people with potential. Martín's stay at Friends, however, was cut short with the outbreak of World War II. In the summer of '42, he enlisted in the Marines, serving in the South Pacific for the duration, as a meteorologist and a language specialist. Like so many returning veterans, he headed for higher education and California. Because of its YMCA management degree, he enrolled at Whittier College, but soon found new interest and graduated in 1948 with a degree in sociology. A master's soon followed in 1950 from George Williams College in Chicago. It didn't take long for his talent and enthusiasm to thrust him on a distinguished and varied career. Eventually, he returned to Whittier in 1957 as a part-time faculty member while playing major roles with the Community Chest, the Welfare Planning Council, and other social service organizations. Finally, in 1971, the college recruited Martín to establish the Center of Mexican American Affairs on campus.
As part of the activity of the Centro de Asuntos Chicanos. And with us we have Martín Ortiz, who is the director of the center. It's a pleasure to have you on Impacto, Martín.
Well, welcome to Whittier College.
Thank you. It's exciting to be here on this day particularly. Can you tell us a little bit about how the Centro was founded and what kinds of activities you're involved in?
Yes, about 5 years ago, as the number increasing here in number, we felt that there was a need for some kind of a focus on the Chicano, the Mexican-American student, from the standpoint of recruitment, from the standpoint of fundraising to help the students with money, and also from the standpoint of courses that deal with the history, the language, the whole area of culture of the Mexican-American. So the college then hired me on a part-time basis, and I was here for about 3 years part-time, and 2 years ago I came here full-time. And we are spending our efforts here to just to do a whole variety of things on campus on behalf of the Chicano, the Mexican-American student.
What kinds of efforts are you involved in to recruit more Chicano students on campus?
Yes, this works in several ways. We go out into the school districts and talk with the students right there on our campuses. Then what we also do is we bring them on campus and we have them here for lunch. They meet other students. And then what they do, because we are here as a center, then they come to our office individually, and many times they will bring their parents with them, and we talk to them individually, and as a result, I think they're able to identify with us, and they are more comfortable about coming to college.
Do you
as
have
Whittier
much
College.
parent involvement?
Yes, in fact, on the 19th of May, we're going to be having what we call a tardeada, at which time the new students, our prospective students, will be here with their parents and will spend an afternoon and to really get a feeling of what their students are doing here on campus. Yes, we every effort we can make, we have the parents come and join us here.
Because I know we have some parents here with us.
He was now in a position to realize a lifelong dream, to help young Latino men and women to believe in themselves, to overcome the consequences of discrimination and restrictive cultural attitudes, and to take their rightful place in every avenue of American life. With Latino students now numbering well over 30% of its student body, Whittier College ranks among the most culturally diverse institutions in the nation. Much of this is directly attributable to Martín Ortiz. Over the years, he has blended a sensitivity to Latino cultural concerns with the college's offer of a challenging liberal education undertaken in a climate of support, encouragement, and personal attention. Martín Ortiz has enriched and continues to enrich Whittier College's long tradition of extending higher education to those who might otherwise overlook it, especially to those who may sell themselves short. Not only has he lived the American dream, he has enabled others to realize it as well. This is his challenge to us and his legacy, the continuing legacy of El Jefe.